Lucifer!
Hi.
Hi.
So, I've not done comedy for a while, because my comedy got criticised for not being, like, relatable enough. So, here are some relatable jokes. Hopefully. You know that relatable moment when you're lying in bed with the man you love and you're just like watching him sleep and he's just like so perfect, he's like peaceful and like, you know, snoozing away, and you're just staring at him and everything's just lovely, you've got this like warm fuzzy feeling in here and it's just really nice, and then your stomach drops and you think, oh my god, what if he wakes up? Because you're gonna have all of these awkward questions to answer, like, who are you? How did you get in my house? What have you done with my wife? It's relatable. You know that relatable moment when you're doing a line of coke off a stranger's dick at your third orgy of the week, and you realise, oh my god, I am becoming my mother. Not that, I'll say this to camera, not that my mum does coke, she's just had a lot of orgies. You know that relatable moment when you're at a party and your friend hands you a spliff and you're just like, oh great, 3 weeks. So you take a drag and it tastes kind of funny, but you just think, I'm in my 20s and I'm stupid, so I'll just do it. So then you do it and then you feel really fucked up. So you say to your friend, what the fuck was in that spliff? And she's like, don't worry about it. And you're like, what do you mean don't worry about it? And she's like, calm down because like I kind of laced it with something, and if you're freaking out you're gonna have a bad trip. And you're like, you fucking crazy bitch, you spiked me again. And then you black out and you're floating in like a dark abyss and you're communing with a like shapeless entity that you can only assume is God. Then the next thing you know, you wake up in a fucking ambulance and they're like, you've been dead for 3 minutes, and you're like, bitch, put me back in because that was great. And then every experience you have after that, you're just trying to recreate the euphoria that you felt, and then your life just becomes a blur of like orgies and drugs and just weird fucked up sex things. And then the next thing you know, you're performing stand-up in full drag at a queer comedy night in a calf. You know that relatable moment? One moment, please. You stupid fucking bitch, you fucked it up. You tried to do relatable stuff and all of your experiences are really unrelatable. No, it's fine. You had them till the last joke. No, you lost them on the last joke, you stupid fucking bitch. You fucking ruined everything, you stupid fuck bitch. No, it's fine. You just need to not freak out. You've got it back to them and you're doing a bit where you're talking to yourself. No, it's fine. You just need to crack out the big guns. You don't mean yes. The big relatable guns. The most relatable thing in the world. Let's do this, you fat stupid fucking bitch. I fucking hate you, let's do this. Does anyone here watch the Kardashians? They are the most fucking relatable people in the world. Cause like, I have a sister too, so I get it. It's like, oh my god, we're arguing. Like, we argue like the Kardashians. Like, oh my god, you fucking borrowed my Balenciaga gown, you bitch. Like, it's so relatable. Like, oh my god, you slagged me off in Vanity Fair, you fucking cunt. Like, it's so relatable. Like, everyone gets the Kardashians. They're so relatable. I was watching the Kardashians recently. And it was the episode where they decide to drive through Skid Row, which, if you don't know, it's a place in LA where all the homeless people live in like tents and shit. It's very sad. And some young up-and-coming producer thought, let's humanize these fucking bitches. Let's drive them through Skid Row. I can make so much fucking money off this, yeah. So they're driving through and Kim's like, oh my god, this is so bad. I wish we could do something about this. As they're driving in like a fucking 4x4 that's worth more than my fucking house. I just wish we could do something about this. I just wish we could really, oh my god, this is so sad. This is really humanizing us. We're so human. We're like normal human people. So then, the other two, because like the major arcana of Kardashian, as I like to call them, Kim, Courtney, Lurch, they were in the car. So the other two weren't that bothered, but Kim, this really affected her. She felt very emotional, which she asked the audience to camera. She's like, oh my god, I just wish there was something I could do, she said in her $2,000 dress. I just wish there was something I, as an individual, could do to help these poor homeless people. So then she decides to go to a homeless shelter. And the producer is like, Kim, this is amazing, yes, this is gonna fucking, people are gonna love you, thank Kim, yes, no, keep your skin on, they don't want to see the lizard underneath. So Kim goes to a homeless shelter and there's this woman there, her name is like Jackie or something, and she just said, sorry, I just burped. She just says, I'm so relatable. She just says, yeah, basically, hun, we just need like cash. Like, we just need like an influx of cash. And like, I know you're worth 350 million, it's easy to Google. So if you could just like sort that out. And Kim was like, oh my god, I just wish there was something I could do to help. And much like you're all thinking now, I, the viewer, was sat at home saying, you have millions of dollars, Kim. So then Kim is like, I just think there's something. And the woman's like, yeah, if you could just like do some cash. So then Kim has an idea. First time in her life, she's 33. Kim is like, oh my god, I'm gonna do an event. I'm gonna do an event. And this woman's eyes light up. She's like, oh yes, like she's gonna invite all of her $1 million friends and they're all gonna spend loads of money and it's gonna like help these like suffering people's lives. And Kim is like, has anyone seen this episode? Does anyone know what happens? Oh my god. Not that relatable. So, Kim organises an event and she really helps these people. So what she does is she organises makeovers for all of the homeless women. This isn't a joke, fucking Google it. She actually did this. So they invite 30 of the most presentable homeless people, because this is TV. We can't have like heroin addicts or anything. It's like, yeah, you look like you're just down on your luck. Yeah, we'll pop you in for it. So these homeless women are getting manicures and new weaves put in, and Kim's like, I mean, I'm such a good person, I'm so glad I can help all of these people. I just feel so humble. And again, I stared at my screen and I said, you have millions of dollars, Kim. Like, not even 350 million, to put that into context. We haven't seen this level of decadence, this level of opulence since Marie Antoinette and the fucking Romanovs. And let's remember what happened to them. Didn't end well for them. So then, yeah, there's like a homeless lady having like acrylic soda. She's like, I just want a house to live in. And it's like, yeah, but now you've got glittery nails. Yay, life's fun again. Like, that's Kim's psychology. That's how Kardashians think. Your life is hard, not because you don't have a roof over your head, because you're not presentable enough, because you don't look pretty, because your like natural hair is growing through. So let's put a nice weave on you. This is Stop Being Stand-Up. It's just a rant. So then, I look at the screen, and I say to Kim, because she can hear me, and if you want to say it with me, I encourage that. You have millions of dollars, Kimberly! So, before I go, I just want to leave you with a really fun game. This is my gift to you. You're welcome. So, a few years ago, I got really obsessed with the vagina monologues, which, if you don't know, is this really fun play where aging starlets who don't have any other gigs just talk about their vaginas for a bit. She was fucking in it! So, they'll be like, they're in like, it's just a black room and they just sat on a chair and they're like, my vagina is a convenience store because it's always clean and it's closed on Christmas. And I fucking, oh my god, I was like, I am in, this is great, this is what I want from performance, this is what I want the world to be. So, as with all things I get obsessed with, I was like, I need to like introduce my friends to this, I need to get my friends obsessed with this, because otherwise we can't be friends anymore. So, we invented a really fun game. And by game, I mean just a thing we do, no one wins. It's just like capitalism, Kardashians win. So, the game is called My Vagina's Like. So you would say something like, mine would be, my vagina's like God. Because neither one's real, but by the time you know, it's too late. Or like, my friend had a fucking brilliant one, she's trans. So she was like, my vagina's like my father's love. Due to NHS cuts, I'll never have either. Her dad died of a heart attack that was preventable. Don't be like, oh, you want a nice person. So, oh my god, my mum had the best one the other day. She was like, my vagina's like Princess Diana. I was like, oh, that's nice, like people's princess, Princess of Wales, you live in Wales, this is fun. She was like, neither's been recognisable since the 90s. Sorry, man. As a big baby. You know that relatable moment when your set is done? Thanks so much, I'm Lucy Burt.